Viewer warning. If you are offended by historical inaccuracy and intros that have nothing to do with the rest of a review, you may want to skip this part now. When Nikola Tesla met Herbert, it was a match made in heaven. Tesla's brilliant scientific mind and Lovecraft's creative flair fit each other like a glove. A love glove. But when Nikola jilted HP for Moneybags inventor Thomas Edison, he would soon learn that artists make for psycho ex-girlfriends. Tesla versus Lovecraft. A story of love, jealousy, hate, and tentacles.
Retro Rob plays everything.
Hey, Rob here, and welcome to Indie Gems. It's been a long time since I've done one of these, but we're coming back with a bang. This one is Tesla versus Lovecraft by 10 Ton Software, and it is one of the best dual stick shooters I have played, and I've played a whole lot of them. This is pure arcade dual stick shooter. There's no roguelite elements or anything in it. It is really just shooting and upgrading, and it's just really nothing short of amazing. So I'm gonna hit play on this and show you basically the upgrade system and the maps first, and then we'll start playing a couple rounds. I'll play a just basically a regular battle, and then we'll go on to one of the boss battles, and then I'll do a really hard one where I die right away. Down at the bottom, far right is the play button. The second one, this is basically over here. Wait. There. Sorry. Right. There. That's the play button. This one over here, this is a challenge mode, basically endless play. And then in the middle here we have the planes, and that's the normal, which is basically the easy, Aether, which is the medium, and Eldritch, which is the hardest. And elements change depending on which of these planes you're in. I mean, you get more enemies, but different enemies as well, even though the map is essentially the same. And the levels are essentially the same, but don't let that stop you from playing at the normal. You definitely want to finish it because there is a different ending for each one, and the game is meant to be played continuously from normal to Eldritch, so you can't actually start on Aether or Eldritch anyway. All right, and I'm going to show you, like I said, a little bit of each. Next, let's go to the corner way on the far left. I know I'm kind of jumping around, but this is where your crystals show up. They're called Aether crystals, and your inventions. You'll unlock many of these over time. You start out pretty weak and start gaining these as you continue playing. The Tesla mech does come pretty early, and it is freaking awesome. I've got a whole lot of cash there to spend, and I'm going to use that to get eccentric. And I think we're going to do this. And do we have enough for another one of these? Oh, we're 3 short of getting that, so hopefully I'll get that the next round. But anyway, this is kind of useful. Perk offering can be shuffled for new perks. You'll see perks during the game. Ooh, this was a mistake. I should have done that one too. Actually, I do have enough to do that, so I'm going to do that one as well. This one, Dimensional Teleport, this one's kind of a mixed bag. You might see it during the game. You can teleport through spawn points, which teleporting is a major part of the game, as you'll see when I start playing. It's kind of a mixed bag, though, because sometimes I end up teleporting, and going somewhere where I didn't plan to go because the game's so frantic. But anyway, you'll kind of get the idea while I'm playing, because every once in a while it'll happen. You start out each round with the mech, except right at the beginning, and this adds more armor to them. Also, you collect parts to get the mech in play. I'll show you that too. Don't worry about it. Teleport, like I said, the most important, one of the most important mechanics of the game. You're going to need to keep upgrading this over time. yeah, epic perks, you really want to get more and more of these as well. Pretty much every one of these is something you want to upgrade, honestly. In some games, I know there's like upgrades that you don't really care about, but in this one, you pretty much want to upgrade everything, and you're going to need to if you expect to win. And here are your enemies list. I kind of wish there were more enemies. That's one of the few things I have to say about it, but the enemies that are there are pretty good, and they mix them up so you don't feel like it's short, but, you know, it'd be nice. Maybe in an expansion pack or something. And then there's daily quests. This is important because you get these little gems through it, and these you spend for your upgrades. This is like the fastest and best way to get those gems. So definitely do that. And then these are the settings. And we won't bother going through the settings too much because, you know, I'm running this on a high-end machine, so there's really not much I had to tweak. All right. I'm going to go right into the Ether plane because it's a little bit harder. I play a lot of dual stick shooters, so I'm fairly decent at it even when I'm talking. I think we'll start with... Let's go with the city here. Alright, so you start out with this mech, and your whole thing right now is kill as much as possible before your mech is gone. If you notice up in the top right corner, that is your level, and each level allows you a new perk. So hitting Y is going to enable these perks, and I can choose them. Right now I'm going to go for faster shooting. The lightning cloud is pretty good. There's no real duds here, but you will get kind of a feel for what works good on, oh man, that's a tough choice, on each level, and what works well for your play style. Whoop. Gotta get out of there. Now your left bumper does teleport, and teleport is something you're going to do constantly, but you only have a limited number of charges, as I mentioned earlier. And you can upgrade permanently those charges using those ether crystals that I was talking about as well earlier, and hopefully we'll run into one of those. Guns, as you can see, can be picked up. I'm currently scrounging for mech parts. You should probably be scrounging for mech parts constantly. Now I have a secondary weapon. You can fire that with the left trigger. Use them. Sometimes you forget to use them. It's one of my weaknesses. The other thing is, you can see I haven't upgraded, and I should have. So I'm going to hit Y. Upgrade right away. That can be the difference between life and death in this game. And it is one of my weaknesses that I don't upgrade often enough. And I forget. I love explosive teleporter. It explodes when you teleport. So, well worth having. Alright, Nova. Got another level up. Okay, mech time. Those XP doublers are super important because the experience... Oh, shoot. Because experience levels you up, the faster you can upgrade your character, the better. Oh, this is slow. Alright, right there is a spawn point. I'm not going to go after it right now, but I should. Come on. Hopefully I'll get a nuke. Okay, better level up. Extra barrel, need that. Dodging's pretty useful to have if you think you're going to run into a lot of them, and I think I will. Oh, man. Do I want more power-ups or do I want an extra barrel? I'll go with an extra barrel. Extra speed, super useful. Alright, get this one. There we go. Usually killing those will give you another perk as well. I think we're going to make it. Here's a nuke. Let's wait for some to come by. Now, often this will come up when you got a lot of guys chasing you, and it's really nice. Lightning cloud. Oh wait, ether crystal. Make sure to bust those open and grab them whenever you can. Of course, those are for your permanent unlocks, as I mentioned earlier. And mech destruction. There we go. Level complete. Not too bad. Look at all those perks. That's just crazy. Alright, so next we're going to go hunting for some trouble. I'm going to do an easier boss battle. This is the first showdown. Any extras? I probably got some goodie points to spend. I'm going to hold off. I could really use an extra teleport. Or even some more armor for the mech. Because as you've seen, the mech is super effective against enemies. So the longer you can have it, the better off you're going to be. Alright, let's go with the first one. Should be fairly easy for me at this point. Get that crystal. Alright, so I have made a tactical error. I used... Darn it. I've used part of my mech time to go after that crystal. And now I'm a little bit weak for going after enemies at this point. Notice how I could teleport over that open... Oh, crap. Over that open area. That can really save your neck. Ah, there we go. Oh, man. I'm going to shuffle. Now, shuffle is another one of those abilities that I unlocked. Yeah, slow down. That's nice. Another level up. You know, I didn't check... Oh, I probably should have gone for the extra health. Tell you the truth, guys. Better bullets. Oh, shoot. Warping saved my life right there. That would have been the end of me. Alright, mech is ready. And I'm going to go after that spawner. Because I might not get another chance. And there we go. Oh, it's gonna be tight. Yeah, I didn't make it. I almost had him though. My big mistake was early on. Woohoo! More crystals. Let's retry it real quick. Try again. Come on, guys. Get out of there. Oh yeah. Notice how I'm just chasing that mech. I'm running around looking for mech parts. More health. Because in 48 seconds, the big baddie's coming. And I'm going to want those parts. Alright, so I've got a mech ready. And I've still got 37 seconds left. There we go. Good. do our level ups. Regeneration I'm going to take. I want more health, but yeah, I will. $10 seconds. 9 seconds. If I can get a couple more of these, that'd be nice. Dude, come on. Alright, he is out. And I've got a mech. And he is in trouble. He's on the ropes. There we go. Nice job. And I'm off. Alright, there we go. Boss battle. Alright, let's try one more level. I'm going to go up to the Eldritch levels and do something really hard where I'm only going to last about, I don't know, 3 seconds or something. But I'm getting better. What I'm doing is I'm doing a little bit of grinding down here to get more of this so I can upgrade myself to the point where I will be able to face this level better. There wasn't too much walking on the first 2 areas, but on this one you need it. Tentacles everywhere! Alright, so level 3. Extra barrel. Can never go wrong. Tentacles are like the most annoying part of this game. Come on. And faster teleporter. Enemies can be held off with these gates if you warp behind some of these gates. Oh man. Just not getting. Ugh. Just not getting what I needed there. And that does happen every once in a while because they're random. Sometimes you just don't get the stuff that you need. That was a lot. That was a lot of split shot there, though. Pretty cool. Alright, so let's wrap this up. Well, what more can I say about this game? I like it a lot. I really do think it's one of the best dual stick shooters out there. Their last game, Judge, that I reviewed was really good as well, but this is just, it's just an extra level above that game. It just has about everything I like to see in a dual stick shooter. The only thing I would think about adding is rumble to the controls. I don't know why, but for some reason I really want to feel rumble effects in this game when I'm playing it. And at least the beta has it. Now note, this is a beta of the game that I'm playing, so it is quite possible that between now and release day they might have that set up. So I'll note that down below if they add that. But really just an astounding game. Graphically, I like the design aesthetic of it. There's a lot of great ideas in here. There's just thick layering of different play mechanics. And it just makes it a game that you just keep thinking, well, maybe just one more round I'll get better. Even when you like lose horribly on a level, you keep thinking, well, if I would have just got that one pickup, I think I would have made it through. And it just keeps you coming back for more. Sound-wise, the sound effects are really quite good. The music in the background, which you don't get to hear here because I've had too many problems with copyright issues with background music in games, but it's got a really nice soundtrack to it that fits the game pretty well. Just an all-around excellent game. Honestly, I have so few complaints about it. Definite thumbs up. And by the way, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe for more.
daily videos.